Hello, everyone, and welcome to CHS Field, home of the St. Paul Saints, and tonight, home of the Shoreview Stumpgrinders, as CTN brings you a little bit of town ball. The Stumpgrinders welcoming the Coon Rapids Redbirds. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro in the pleasant confines of the press box here at CHS Field. Excited to see this contest.
I'm going to have to look up the definition of pleasant because it's a little warm in here. But, yeah, it's pretty exciting to be here for sure. And, you know, we've had an opportunity to do a town ball game earlier this season. And from this venue, it's amazing.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you mentioned, a little steamy out, but certainly much more comfortable than it was in the Twin Cities the past couple of days. So,
yeah, and you know, the Stumpgrinders come in. They're struggling with a 3-19 record, and certainly the Redbirds having a good season. It's 17-7, coming off a win, Joe, over Andover last evening. And they get an opportunity to play here at CHS Field between a partial, right in front of about a partial sellout.
Well, and it is a warm evening, but anytime you get a chance to be at this ballpark, whether you're announcing, shooting, or playing baseball, just outstanding way to spend your afternoon.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ballpark. There's no doubt about it. It's so nice here, and obviously it's where the Saints play. It's AAA affiliate of the Twins.
Danny Scheller will dig in and lead off for the Redbirds. First pitch called a strike on the outside edge for Bergen Ani. A relatively young lineup for Coon Rapids overall on the average. Half swing, strike two. And Ani in great position against the Coon Rapids leadoff hitter.
Yeah, Danny coming in with hitting 300 on the season, and he wasn't playing when we saw them the last time, but a great addition to this ball club because he's a dynamic player and he can move on the base paths.
Swinging strike three, a three-pitch strikeout to start the outing for Ani. Exactly what the home squad was looking for. Stumpgrinders throw it around the infield. And there's a look at them. Sam Manchester, Cody Glasheen, and Andrew Simonson patrolling the outfield grass. Rorik Goldbranson is at first. Solomon Runchi at second. Mitch Anderson, the shortstop. Jacob Flatten at third. Brendan Coaster is behind the plate for the pitcher, Bergen Ani. Now looking at 2019 graduate Kirby Peary. Had a solid post-high school career, bouncing around a bit, played some college ball, played a little semi-pro. Fun player to watch. Happy to see him back in a Redbirds uniform.
Absolutely, and he's having a nice season, hitting 317 at the plate. Nice pitch.
Outside edge. Evens the count at 1-1. Ani not wasting a lot of time between pitches, finding a rhythm, and he's throwing a lot of strikes early. Really challenging the Redbirds hitters.
Yeah, in the Stumpgrinders, they're struggling to score runs. They've only scored, I believe, 69 runs in 22 games.
Doesn't matter how well you're pitching. If you can't get run support, you can't get wins. Kirby Peary looks at another pitch on the outside edge. That evens the count now at 2-2 for Ani. He's just nibbling on the outside so far.
Yeah, Ani's ERA is a little over 15. So the Redbirds like to see if they can get to him.
This one slapped to second. Runchi bobbles it, and no chance to make the play. And E4 puts a runner on with one away here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, I think defense has been a little thorn in the side for the mighty Stumpgrinders. Yeah,
took kind of a late hop up into his chest, and by the time he scooped it, no chance to get Peary, and now Andy Brown will dig in. With a man on. Looking to force the Stumpgrinders to regret that error, and then a passed ball. Peary slides in safely. A good throw and recovery from Kester, but before it could be scooped up by Runchi, the slide safe for Peary.
Yeah, and Kirby got a pretty good jump on the ball too.
Well, as a former catcher, he saw that in the dirt. He said, I'm going to make you prove you can get me.
That's the seventh theft on the year by Kirby.
This one hit right back to the mound. Good play by Ani. Has Peary hung up. They've got him in the hot box. Anderson throws, avoiding the tag beautifully as Flatten reached for him. Stays in the baseline and gets over safely, and so that'll be a fielder's choice for Brown, safe at first. Runners at the corners, and it wasn't an adventure around the base paths for Kirby Peary. He reaches on an error, moves to second on a pass ball, and then it gets to third with just a good play on the base paths, stepping out of the way and avoiding the tag from Flatten. Runners at the corners with one out for Oliver Trenton. He was a late addition to the lineup due to rush hour traffic. And now Trenton comes up with a pretty good opportunity.
Hitting 111 on the season, an opportunity to see if he can get an RBI here and get the Redbirds on the board to start this game.
First pitch from Ani, up and in. This one up high, 2-0 quickly.
Yeah. And with just one away, an opportunity to at least see if they can manufacture a run.
Well, and this inning started swimmingly for Bergen Ani, a 3-pitch strikeout to the leadoff man, and then a routine ground ball to second would have been out number 2. And the wheels have kind of come off since then. He made a good play fielding the ball and starting the chain. Unfortunately, the team unable to get the out behind him, and now he's behind in the count 3-0 to Oliver Trenton, and you know he's going to be looking at this pitch. And it will be a strike.
Yeah, and he had just to throw that over the plate. You knew he wasn't going to swing at it, but he had to get it there. Certainly did not want to load the bases.
Off-speed pitch hit high, but not very deep at all. Just beyond the infield. Catching it is Runchi. Peary trying to score. No good. Good throw from Runchi to Kester to get him out at the plate, and that will end the inning. Runchi made the error, and then he makes a great defensive throw to end the inning. No damage done, no score after half an inning. You're watching Town Ball from CHS Field on CTN.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
Back at CHS Field, a beautiful blue sky with the puffy white clouds, but it is still warm and humid. And we'll see if that affects the ball players as we go through this contest if fatigue sets in. So after a good start and what looked like a dangerous opportunity for the Redbirds, just as quickly as the Stumpgrinders got in trouble, they got themselves out of it. Now here a chance to try and do some damage from the plate. And as you mentioned, a team that has struggled to score, not averaging, I remember what you said, 69 runs in 22 games.
Yeah,
what
22
is that?
games.
Is that not even, that's not even 3 runs a game, right?
Yep, exactly.
But just over 3 runs a game.
Yep.
3 runs a game would be 66.
And yeah, you want to score more than that, quite obviously.
There's a look at their offensive lineup. Andrew Simonson will lead off, the right fielder. Sam Manchester behind him, then Cody Glasheen. Rorik Goldbranson, the first baseman, is hitting in the cleanup spot. Brendan Kester, the catcher behind him. Then Bergen Augie, the pitcher. Mitch Anderson, Jacob Flatten, and Solomon Runchie round out the order for the Stumpgrinders. Jackson Bates gets the start for the Redbirds. He starts with a fastball right down the pipe, strike one. Simonson gets a look, trying to gauge that speed. Lays off that one outside, 1-1.
Simonson, the leading hitter on this team, 391 average. He's having a nice season, even though the Stumpgrinders are not getting the wins they want.
That one misses a little farther outside. It's 2-1.
Jackson comes in with a 2-1 record on the season. A .59 ERA. That's pretty impressive, Joe. That was like yours, wasn't it? When that 1 year you pitched. The West Side
Another
Athletic
miss
Conference.
outside. Bates trying to gain control of that outside edge. Great pitch to start, but since then has struggled to find it. Comes back into the middle, knowing he had to throw one across. Simonson's big swing comes up empty, and now a full count.
Jackson's averaging about a strikeout an inning.
Misses low, and a leadoff walk puts Simonson aboard.
Yeah, you don't want to do that if you can avoid it. Get that leadoff runner on base with a free pass.
And now the left fielder, Sam Manchester, hacking at the first offering, sends that back and out of play, up over the press box and over toward the farmer's market. Fastball misses low. Good stop by Price Karen behind the plate. 1-1. Simonson, the runner at first. Nobody out for the Stumpgrinders. They got out of a jam in the top of the first. Karen lost it a little, but didn't get far away. And now they're trying to start something here as Bates have a little trouble finding the zone early on. This one skied left side in foul territory. Over to grab it is Brown. That is out number one.
Well, nice to get that out. Just Brown with a relatively easy play to record the first out of the inning.
And now center fielder Cody Glasheen.
Yeah, Glasheen, another one of the good hitters on this roster, 329 on the season.
Bates attacks with a fastball, called for a strike. Gets himself ahead in the count. Speed pitch misses inside. Simonson trying to draw some attention from the pitcher. He did get Bates to step off the rubber. This one fouled to the backstop. And Bates back in the driver's seat, 1-2. This one fouled off into the seats.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful ballpark. I know you've worked a number of Saints games. A great atmosphere out here when the Saints are in town. And it's certainly fun for us to do a game here.
Yeah, it's been a few since I've announced a game here.
Me too.
This one popped up in the infield. Jusula comes in to make the catch, and that's 2 down. Yeah, I know before, obviously, this park was built. The section playoffs every year for Coon Rapids were over at Midway Stadium. When they built CHS, they did come here for a couple years.
Right.
And then we got moved to other facilities,
We did.
which relatively nice places they've put them in. But this one hit towards right field, a good ride, but a little too high. Over to make the play is Oliver Tainton. And after a leadoff walk, with 3 relatively quick outs for Jackson Bates. No score after 1. You're watching CTN's coverage of Town Ball at CHS View.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
The skipper himself.
Yeah. Yeah, he called me yesterday. He was kind of surprised we were coming out here to do the game. And I said, well, only the best for you, Jeff. Only the best for you.
A legend in the Coon Rapids baseball community, Jeff Lindstrom, has
absolutely. I haven't heard
had
from
his hands in every level of baseball in this community over the last several decades.
The clubhouse leader, of course, his son, Aaron, reached out to games at CHS, correct? And I said, yes, I haven't heard back from him. Unless he's on his way here. Maybe he's coming here.
Scott Jusela will lead off for the Redbirds here in the top of the second inning.
Nice
Called
pitch.
a little bit late, but called on that outside edge.
Yeah,
Good movement to bring it back across and clip the corner 1-1.
Yeah, just caught that corner.
Fastball outside.
Jusela hitting 189 as he steps to the plate.
And Ani, had a pretty good first inning. And fortunately, the errors behind him didn't come back to haunt he and his squad. But now 3-1. And that is ball 4. Free base to the leadoff man, Scott Jusela.
Yeah, the Birds will take that for sure.
Bring up the designated hitter, Justin Reeves.
Justin hitting 172 as he steps to the plate.
These two, a couple of the more veteran players in the lineup today. Jusela and Reeves. Price Karen on deck playing catcher. Did he graduate last year or year before?
I think the year before, I believe.
Well, he didn't. I know he didn't graduate 26.
No.
This one fouled back. I'm not sure if he's a 25 or a 24. And then you have Jacob Califoot, who is a 26, right behind him. Danny Scheller led off. He's a 26. And Grebner, I want to say he's like a 25. He started with the Redbirds when he was still in high school. This one grounded softly to the shortstop. Anderson throws across to Goldbranson for the first out of the inning. Does move the runner over to second.
When he accomplishes what he wants, he moves the runner in scoring position.
And so now Bryce Karen trying to see if he can contribute to getting Juice around with the first run of the ball game. That one way outside, not even tempting to anyone.
Price hitting 231. An opportunity for him, see if he can increase his RBI total.
Clips that outside edge again.
I don't know.
When I noticed Price is wearing the Andover helmet, was he the other one that went over to Andover? So he just graduated 26 as well.
Yep, with Danny Scheller. Oh, Danny went the year before.
Outside now in 3-1 to Price Karen. That's a good pitch there from Ani. Gets him back to a full count. Miss outside. Second walk of the inning for Ani. So runners at first and second with one out. And Jacob Califoot, Cardinal captain.
Yeah, Jacob's having a decent season at the plate, 267. We're going to get Tanner Stein in to run for him. It's a courtesy.
Tanner was originally to play right field.
Yeah.
Got hung up in a little bit of...
Pulled a Shapiro.
Got hung up in a little bit of rush hour traffic. Boy, is he's almost daring Ani to throw over. Goldbranson isn't holding him on at first. Obviously, the left-handed pitcher can look right at him. And right now, anything they can do to try and affect his confidence and his concentration, because he's struggling to find the zone all of a sudden in this inning. 2 walks already, and now 2-0 to Jacob Califoot. And another miss outside. "12 pitches thrown for balls and only 3 for strikes in this inning."
Ooh.
And that is a third walk right there.
It's a tough situation here early on, and we're going to get a visit to the mound, I believe. Yep. That is Jake Orthouse, our skipper for the Stumpgrinders, taking a walk to the mound, having a talk with Ani.
Yeah, when you've only thrown 3 strikes in 16 pitches to start this inning, still no damage done, and we saw them, able to work their way out, get a double play, work out of some trouble in the first inning, and now here they're looking at the number 9 hitter Brett Grebner coming to the plate. If they can turn a double play before they get back to the top of the order, would be big.
Would be huge.
And you've got to imagine Grebner's not going to be in a big hurry to swing.
No, let him come to him for sure, because he hasn't been able to find the plate much. Location's been an issue with him so far here in this inning.
Down and away, and this is the first left-handed batter.
Yep.
So that will change some because he has been nibbling on that outside edge to the right. He's now lefty on lefty. He misses down and away. That one fired right on that inside edge to the left-hander. You'd think he's got a great advantage if he can nibble there, but with the controls problems he's had, danger of hitting him. This one ripped down the line, stays fair, a beauty for Grebner. 1 run will score. Stein coming in, the courtesy runner, with a second run. That is a 2-run double for Brett Grebner, and the Redbirds are on the board.
Boy, he smoked that one down the line. And Gulbranson tried valiantly to snag it as he dove for it, but not able to do so.
Could not have placed it any better.
Oh, it's just, I mean, it was perfectly placed down the line.
And now back to the top of the order. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for Danny Scheller. Scheller went down swinging 3 pitches to start the ball game. This one way up high, and got a piece of it, follows it back to the backstop. Way outside, 2-1. Puts a little bit of pressure on Kester because there's a ton of foul space. We talk about how much foul room there is behind the plate at Wintercrest. A lot more here. That one diving down and in on Scheller. He backs away, and now he has a 3-1 count.
Well, yeah, to your point, Joe, from earlier, why swing unless it's there that you feel you can drive the ball. I mean, make him come to you.
That's ball 4, 4th walk of the inning. And the bases are all loaded again. Still only 1 out. 2 already across here in the top half of the 2nd inning for the Redbirds. Kirby Peary.
Look at it's the CTN chopper.
Kirby Peary. An opportunity. He rolled one to short first time up. Or it's his second, rather, but it reached on an error.
Yeah, when you get in that kind of a groove where you just can't find your control and you can't find the location of the plate, it makes every pitch that much more difficult. And you see Ani just really struggling to throw strikes.
Peary drives this one to center. Coming in to make the catch is Glasheen. And nobody is going to be able to advance. Califoot was off the bag. It looked initially off the bat like it might fall short.
I thought it was for sure, but it hung up there.
And so unfortunately, not able to bring in a run on that fly ball to center. And it's a big second out for Ani.
Absolutely.
And the Stumpgrinders trying to keep this from getting out of control early. Andy Brown is the 8th hitter of the inning. 1 hit and 4 walks in the inning, 2 runs across.
Yeah, we talked about Andy with a good season at the plate, 278 when he started this contest.
He hit it right back to the mound in the 1st inning, and Ani, to his credit, fielded it beautifully, stopped the runner in his tracks, and started the pickle in the middle. Unfortunately, for the Stumpgrinders, the pickle got out of the middle. They eventually got him on a double play at the plate, though. Big swinging strike for Andy Brown, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, half swing, it bounces away. Everybody's moving. Brown not going to be able to get to first before the throw comes from Kester, and that will end the inning on the strikeout. But 2 runs on 1 hit. There were 3 left for the Redbirds. They're up 2-0, middle of the 2nd on CTN.
Did you know that player will jump an average of 300 times per game of volleyball.
Wow. And I think jumping up to go to the fridge is hard.
The fastest volleyball serve was over 83 miles per hour.
Yikes. If that serve were coming at me, they could have the point. I like my hands. They're dainty.
Huh?
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Some of the fans enjoying any view they like at the ballpark today.
Yeah, you can get
Pick your seat. Wherever you decide,
You know, I know
probably going to be a place you can watch
it's
from.
it's a long walk for the relief pitchers from the dugout to the bullpen. I saw a couple of Stumpgrinders going out, making the walk along the outfield wall into the left field bullpen.
About 30 pitches in that inning for Berganani, 4 walks,
Yeah, we'll see.
2 runs, and now Jackson Bates an opportunity, steps to the hill with a little bit of a lead. Facing the 5, 6, 7 hitters. Catcher Brendan Kester will lead things off. First pitch fouled back out of play.
Like the jerseys, the stumps. That's the second time his pitches have hit before the plate. Oh no, that was his first one. Ani had one as well.
This one grounded on the left side, backhanded by Peary, throws on the run. Good scoop by Jusela at first. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, it was a really nice play because that was deep in the hole, and his throw was great.
Peary, Kirby's a fun athlete to watch.
Yep. I mean, look at this throw. I mean, it's right on a rope, right where you need it to be. And as you mentioned, Jusela with the scoop.
Well, Kirby's a hockey player. He's got skills.
Does have skills.
Pitcher Berganani, first pitch. Oh, no, this is not Ani. First pitch. Hit to center, waiting on it to make the catch is Danny Scheller. It's as quick and out as you can get. It was number 48.
That was Chad Wakabashi. I know I pronounced that incorrectly.
Well, okay. I'll go with you.
Go with mine, you know.
Anyone outside of his family would probably
slap us.
Do it as. No, I'm saying anybody except his family would think that's about as good as you're going to get.
Yeah.
His family would obviously know how to pronounce it better.
So they give me a.
If you're not 100% correct, which there's a strong possibility.
Right. So they give me an E for effort.
You would hope. Those of us who have unique last names that people struggle with, you learn to accept it. Hey, give people a credit for that effort. Great clipping of the outside corner. Mitch Anderson looks at strike 3 and a 1-2-3 inning for Jackson Bates. We'll see who returns to the hill for the Stumpgrinders when we return. 2-0 Coon Rapids after 2 on CTN.
All right, Joe. In high school football, the snap ends when A, the ball is moved from its place on the ground, B, the ball leaves the snapper's hands, or C, the ball touches the ground or any other player. You don't have to raise your hand, Joe. Yes, Joe?
I love football.
Ah, yikes. Watching your favorite Cardinal sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
Beautiful ballpark called CHS Field, home to the St. Paul Saints. And tonight we're playing a little town ball. The Shoreview Stumpgrinders and the Coon Rapids Redbirds.
Yeah, still
So Berganani is going to stay on the hill. I don't know if Wakabashi was inserted as a DH late.
Somebody's enjoying a burger.
I didn't know that the concessions would be open, but apparently.
I didn't think they would.
I don't think she brought that from home. First pitch, chopped to the right side, and that is going to bounce away from Goldbranson and Oliver Tatum. Able to reach on the first pitch of the inning.
And again,
they are going to call that an error.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because that he gloved that cleanly. That's an out. Just went off his glove. Just misjudged that a little bit. Kind of hit the heel of the leather.
And now Scott Jusela, he walked and scored in that second inning. Oliver Tatum was the only Redbird that did not have an at-bat in the second inning, and he didn't waste any time when he started off this third. That one might have been a little bit generous on that outside edge, but it evens the count 1-1. Comes back inside to the right-handed hitting Jusela, misses 2-1.
Yeah, did miss by much, trying to keep him honest by putting it inside.
Well, he just needs a better ratio. 30 pitches in that second inning, only 11 of them for strikes. Pitch high and outside, 3-1. And that one's way outside, ball 4.
Yeah, we're
two runners on, nobody out here to start the third inning for Coon Rapids.
Control problems again to Jusela. The Redbirds have something cooking again here in the top of the third with nobody out.
Justin Reeves grounded out to second base, or to shortstop rather, in that second inning. Looks at one outside. This one slapped to left field. It's going to be tough. It's going to fall between everybody. Tainton really had to wait to see if it would be caught. But still no chance to get him at third, and a little bloop single for Justin Reeves. Bases are all loaded up with nobody out to start the third.
tough situation for the Stumpgrinders there. Just, you know, you're talking about guys coming in, and it was just placed perfectly, fell between them.
Well, and Manchester having it get past him as well made it certain that Tainton would reach third without a throw. Now Price Karen walked and scored also. Well, he walked and his courtesy runner scored. This one slapped to right field. It'll fall. Everybody will move ahead 90 feet, an RBI single for Price Karen.
Yeah, again, it doesn't matter where you hit it as long as you find the green. And didn't get a lot on it, but enough where it fell in that short outfield grass.
And here's Tanner Stein to take over at first base. Back-to-back bloop singles after an error and a walk. And a good pitch to start Califoot. Behind in the count, 0-1. Califoot walked on 4 pitches in his first at bat today. Now an opportunity to really blow this one open if he can find a shot to the outfield like that. Not deep enough to do any more damage than that, but everybody moves another 90 feet.
And they don't record an out, which is the important thing here. So you continue with bases loaded, none away. And this might be the end for Ani. Yep.
It is indeed. We will take a break as we get a new pitcher. The Redbirds up 4-0 here in the third inning. They still have bases loaded with nobody out. And we will be back to CHS right after this on CTN.
Today we're on soccer, Joe. So my goal is to kick around some topics with you, but I don't want to foul things up by being too forward.
Please stop that.
So could you assist me?
Stop.
Maybe pass some ideas
How?
so we can tackle this together?
Howie?
Oh, boy. I'm just saying, this really isn't my field.
Unbelievable. There it is, the Gallery Grill. Cooking up delicious eats for the fans here at CHS Field.
Anybody know the number? I'm buying. Is there a phone in there? We could have something delivered. Boss won't care if they put it on the corporate card, will he?
Jeff Trageser comes in and inherits a mess. His team down 4-0 here in the third inning with the bases loaded and nobody out. And the number 9 hitter at the plate. Now, normally, well, the number 9 hitter, that's a good place to start. But Brett Grebner ripped one down the right field line. Just drilled it past Goldbranson, diving at it at first into the right field corner, drove in 2 his first time up. It's a good pitch to start. Trageser finds the outside edge, gets ahead of the count, 0-1. Lays off, and that pitch ends low, 1-1. Off-speed pitch. Grebner got just a piece. Trageser back ahead in the count, 1-2.
Trageser comes in with an 0-2 record. He's pitched 21 innings. He's given up 34 hits and 32 runs. Got a 9 ERA. Struck out 14 in those 21 innings.
Fastball misses down and in, 2-2. Reeves the runner at third. Tanner Stein, the courtesy runner, at second. And Jacob Califoot is standing at first base for the Redbirds. A 2-2 pitch, down and in again.
Yeah.
And the count is full to Grebner. Danny Scheller on deck.
Stumpgrinders looking for that first out.
All started with an error, then a walk. Couple of singles. This one hit well to right. Backing up on it is Simonson. He'll make the catch. Tagging and coming home is Reeves. The throw is there, but gets past Kester, and Reeves scores. Everybody advances on the bases. Sac fly for Grebner. He's 1 for 1 with a double and 3 RBI. Not a bad start to his afternoon.
Definitely not. And as we talked about with Danny Scheller, pretty good hitter coming to the plate with just one away and runners at second and third. See if he can add to this lead already at 5-0.
Scheller with a strikeout in the first, a walk in the second. As you mentioned, a good opportunity here with 2 runners in scoring position. Only one away here in the third. 3 already across for the Redbirds in this top half of the third. They chase the starter, Bergen Awney. And this is the second batter in relief for Jeff Trageser. Scheller lays off the pitch up high, gets himself in the driver's seat. This one fisted out to center, a sliding catch for Glasheen. Tagging and coming to the plate is Stein. He will slide without a throw. And a sacrifice fly for Scheller makes it 6-0.
Yeah, nice healthy lead for the Redbirds. Kirby Peary looking to keep it going. A nice play in center for sure. He's able to slide in and make that catch. That ball gets by him. It's trouble.
Well, the first 2 hits of this inning for the Redbirds were little bloops.
Yep.
One to left field, one to right field, back to back. Called strike to Peary. And Trageser ahead in the count. Califoot, the runner, at second base, 2 away now. A little bit of a late swing, got just a piece. And now Peary going to have to protect, trailing 0-2. This one hit right back to Trageser, a defensive reaction catch. Hopped right into his mitt over to Goldbranson for out number 3, but 4 runs in the inning for Coon Rapids. They control this one up 6-0 after 2.5. You're watching Town Ball from CHS Field on CTN. All right, Howie, take a look. Our opponents are on this side, and the Cardinals are over here. Where's the line of scrimmage?
Right here.
Good. So obviously the Cards want to get the ball downfield anywhere over here, and the other guys are pushing back this way over here. So one strategy would take...
Hey, Joe!
What?
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
City code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Seems a lot of people are enjoying the food here at the ballpark, which is great. Most town ball games you go to are not going to have concessions, and not only do they have concessions, they have top-notch concessions.
Yep.
Because it's a top-notch ballpark.
It is certainly.
Top-notch. Top-notch.
I ordered a pizza, but the delivery guy got lost coming here, so
He followed your directions,
canceled.
apparently.
Look, there's Don Bright down in the dugout as well.
Grounder right side. And an easy out from Grebner to Jusela. And Flatten is retired. Just the 8th batter of the ball game for the Stumpgrinders so far. 7th straight retired by Jackson Bates after giving up a leadoff walk. And now Solomon Runchie. First pitch swinging. Soft line drive to period short. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, it's about quick as you can get. I was just going to say Runchie hitting 148, but didn't give me time to spit it out.
Two outs on 3 pitches in the inning. Back to the top of the order, Andrew Simonson. Again, a leadoff walk in the top of the first inning. That's the only base runner so far tonight for the Stumpgrinders. They find themselves trailing 6-0 as we start the bottom of the 3rd. Just 8 pitches in the 2nd inning for Jackson Bates.
Always nice when you get quick outs as a pitcher. Saves on your arm and you're staked to a 6-0 lead.
Trying to have another quick inning here. Heading the count.
And tried to go to the outside corner, but couldn't hit it.
Solid swing from Simonson and a single into left. First hit of the night for Shoreview.
Yeah, he turned on that one and drilled it between short and 3rd. We talked about Simonson when he took steps to the plate the first time. He was hitting 391 to start this game. Leading hitter for the Stumpgrinder squad.
Done nothing but help his average so far today. Manchester a little late on the swing. Comes up empty 0-1. This one drilled to center, and Scheller on his horse will not catch up. Gets to it before the track and gets it back in. Simonson rounds 3rd. He's coming home. Sliding in safe at 3rd is Sam Manchester, an RBI triple. And the Stumpgrinders are on the board.
Yeah, one of the better hitters for this team, 311 when he started this game. And again, Scheller playing in at center field. No opportunity as quick as he is. He wasn't going to run that ball down, and it got over his head. And a nice piece of hitting.
Well, there's a lot of territory to cover here at CHS. Now Cody Glasheen pop up to the right side of the infield back in the 1st inning. Comes up with 2 out, a runner at 3rd base. Back-to-back 2-out hits, though. This one in on the hands and fouled off to the left side.
Nice job hustling into the bag and Just beats the throw.
Excellent work from our crew, as always.
Always.
1-1 pitch, a little high, 2-1. Fastball missed inside, 3-1. Two very quick outs. And then just as quickly a single and a triple. And this one hit through the hole up the middle, an RBI single for Cody Glasheen. Is that one just out of the reach of Grebner? Back through the box. 3 straight hits. And the lead is cut to 4.
Yeah, nothing Grebner could do about that one. That was hit sharply back up the box.
That'll bring up Roderick Goldbranson, first baseman. Fly ball to right field first time.
Shoreview able to get a couple of runs here so far in this inning. Cut into that 6-2 lead.
Runner is going, and he was halfway or more before Jackson Bates was even aware that he was stealing. And he's into scoring position.
Yeah, just heads up base running.
Yeah, and there's got to be better communication on the infield there.
Absolutely.
Two outs on 3 pitches and then 3 straight hits. 2 across and a runner in scoring position. Goldbranson looks at a pitch outside, but leaving the count 1-1. Good stop from Price Karen. Because again, if it gets past you here, especially with a speedy runner like Glasheen at second base, there's really no chance of stopping him. You got to hope at only giving up 1 base.
He'll take third easily.
Bates steps off and then digs back in. This one grounded on the right side, backhanded by Jusla. Gets it back to Bates, stretches for the bag, and finally records out number 3. But 3 2-out hits put 2 across for the Stumpgrinders. Still, they trail Coon Rapids 6-2. You're watching Town Ball from CHS Field, live on CTN.
Did you know properties are required to have garbage and recycling service with a licensed hauler? On Collection Day, place your carts 2 feet behind the curb. Collection containers should not be placed in the street. And don't forget, containers are not allowed at the curb on non-collection days. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
There he is.
Speaking of baseball royalty, Don Bright.
Cardinal High School Hall of Fame this past season, and certainly a great friend to us at CTN. In all of our years here, he has been here at every level. Again, these 2 gentlemen and the amount of time they have given to the Coon Rapids baseball community, just exemplary.
Fantastic.
Andy Brown will lead off for Coon Rapids here in the 4th. Trageser takes a little something off and bends it in for a strike, 0-1. Down and away. Brown reached on a fielder's choice on a ground ball back to the mound and then struck out his second time. This time hammered toward third, waiting on it is flattened. He will throw across. Goldbranson able to stretch to make the catch. And there's one gone.
Well, that's definitely what the Shoreview squad needed here in this inning, is a quick first out, because they've been giving up some bases for sure.
2 runs in the second inning for Coon Rapids, 4 more in the third. They had a 6-0 lead until a 2-out rally in the bottom half of that third inning. Got a couple of runs for Shoreview. Oliver Tainton hit into a double play to end the first, and then reached on an error to start the 4-run third inning. Backs away from 1 down and in. 2-0. This one skied left side. Will it stay in play? Yes, it will.
Wow,
And a
nice
good play on the backhand by Jacob Flatt as he closed in near the wall. And that is out number 2.
That's a heck of a job staying with it, you know, as he's realizing he's run out of real estate, but just backhands that one and shows the official, yep, it's in my leather.
And now Scott Jusela has walked twice, scored twice. 2 out, nobody on that one. Near to the hairs on his chinny chin chin. This one hit right back through the middle. A 2-out single for Jusela.
Yeah, no denying that one.
It's an easy game. You throw the ball, you catch the ball, you hit the ball.
Easy peasy.
Justin Reeves 1 for 2, singled and scored in that 4-run third, as the Redbirds look to respond with a 2-out rally of their own. First pitch fouled back. 0-1. Breaking pitch, misses down and away, evens the count. Traeger are a little more deliberate, a little more patient on the hill. This one right down the middle, smoked at third. Flatten will go the short way to Runchi for out number 3. 1 out. 1 hit, 1 left, none scored.
3 out.
I'll remember this game. It's still 6-2. Stumpgrinders back at the plate after this.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Back at CHS Field, the beautiful press box here. The friendly confines, gorgeous ballpark. Excited to be here at the Northland Ford Dealers press box.
We should get one of these press boxes at the high school for at Coon Rapids. What do you think?
I'm sure it's in the high school budget. First pitch of this inning, grounded to the left side. Brown to Jusula. And just that quickly, Brandon Kester's second at bat is over. That'll bring up Chad Wakabayashi. First pitch swinging as well. High fly to short center. Coming in to make the catch is Scheller. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Can't get him any quicker than that.
You can't, but I mean, again, the last inning started with 2 outs on 3 pitches. And then 3 straight 2-out hits. Different part of the lineup here, obviously, as Mitch Anderson steps in. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Punched out to end the second inning. It's the only strikeout of the ballgame so far for Jackson Bates, and a good off-speed pitch froze him there. And Bates quickly ahead in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, working quickly.
5-pitch inning? No, come on. I was going to say 5-pitch inning with a strikeout.
Look at that curve. That's
yeah,
beautiful.
That was the off-speed pitch. Just kind of filthy.
Filthy.
This one skied back and out of play. Shapiro, don't dive out the window. Oh,
Why, we get hazard
my
pay.
God, we need to get you a seatbelt.
Seatbelt with a chair on wheels. I need a ramp.
Another chance for Mitch Anderson at 1-2. It's the third 1-2 pitch. This one's outside. Oh, it's 3-2. Okay, so this one grounded left side and foul. Still says 2-2 on the scoreboard, but he did say 3-2.
He did.
I'm not crazy. I did not imagine that. Off-speed pitch, misses high, ball 4. Just the second walk allowed by Bates.
Yeah, Jackson shaking his head a little bit, after a quick start to that inning.
Well, and he jumped ahead in the count. 0-2. Now Jacob Flatten, ground ball to second base in his lone at bat. First pitch, hacking away and fouls it out of play. Well, the Stumpgrinders are definitely not shy about swinging the bat.
They are not. Well, as a team, they have a little better overall average than do the Redbirds. It's the win column that they had issues with. Getting that pitch in the dirt.
Good job by Bryce Karen, just keep in front of him. Make sure Anderson had no thoughts of trying to go for second. This one on a line to second for out number 3. Grebner in perfect spot. So a 2-out walk does no damage. We go to the 5th. It's Coon Rapids 6, Shoreview 2. You're watching Town Ball from CHS Field on CTN.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Did you know that a player will jump an average of 300 times per game of volleyball?
Wow. And I think jumping up to go to the fridge is hard.
The fastest volleyball serve was over 83 miles per hour.
Yikes. If that serve were coming at me, they could have the point. I like my hands. They're dainty.
Huh?
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Getting the good seats almost on the field for those young fans.
Yeah. Pretty.
And as the sun has died down, it has cooled off a little bit more. And again, for those who have spent a lot of time outdoors over the last week, today already felt like a reprieve. But the temperature dipping lower definitely is noticeable.
There's the new pitcher, Mason Aspen. He's pitched, he's 0-1 record. He's pitched 7 innings. He's got a 6.43 earned run, 5 strikeouts in those 7 innings.
Well, he will see the bottom third of the order to start. Price Karen, Jacob Califoot, and Brett Grebner. But boy, have they played well so far. They've been productive. Price Karen here, a walk and a run in the second. Then an RBI single and a run scored in the third. Behind him, Califoot with a walk and then a single. And then in the ninth spot, you got Brett Grebner, who had a 2-run double in the second and a sacrifice fly in the third. So that's great production from the bottom part of your order.
Yep, you couldn't ask for more than that. I think we need to send somebody over, one of our guys over to somebody that's sitting in the stands and just come up to him and say, I think you're in my seat. What do you think?
Where is Chris Lidholm when you need him?
Can I see your ticket? I think you're in my seat.
3-1 pitch is behind Karen, and he will take his base. Not the start that Aspen was looking for in his relief outing.
And Stein again will be the courtesy.
Yeah, Karen's getting himself on base.
Yeah,
it's all you can ask. 2 walks now and a single, and an RBI, and then his courtesy runner has scored twice. And up comes Califoot. A walk and a single. Late decision to swing, comes up empty, 0-1. This one grounded softly left side, and fortunately for the Stumpgrinders, will roll foul because Califoot had a great jump down the line, and he's got speed. And even as a left-handed catcher, Kester might have had an opportunity, to field it and throw over. But If it had stayed fair, they would have been waiting to see if it would run foul.
Right.
I guarantee.
Well, I think he made the right decision to watch it go foul. And
that one down in the dirt. Califoot lays off 1-2.
Redbirds would like to try and get a couple of runs back after leading by 6.
Umpire got a little bit of dust in the eyes. Take a second to adjust himself.
Wasn't that a song by, was it Kansas? Dust in the eyes.
You're so bad. 2-2. Still to Jacob Califoot.
Oh, nice pitch there.
And a big strikeout for Aspen after the leadoff walk. Then in strolls Brett Grebner, just your typical number 9 hitter. You know, 1 for 1 with 3 RBI and a double.
Yep. Love to get that production from down at the bottom of the order.
Can see the glistening sweat on Bryce Kieran. Of course, Kieran and Scheller have the bleached hair from their Andover State Tournament run.
Yeah, they had a nice season. Oh, just held off.
If there were a third base umpire or a base umpire at all, I think the catcher would ask for a second opinion. That was pretty tight. Check the runner, and he's back in time. 1-1 count now to Brett Grebner. 1 gone and 1 on. Stein will stroll back to first as he's gotten the attention of Mason Aspen. Inside. Curveball stays high. Try to back pick Stein at first, and he's back in time. It's 3-1 now to Grebner.
Yeah, nice throw down to the bag. Obviously, Stein got back in time.
Oh, Kessler's had a solid. Both catchers really have had
Yep.
solid days. Kessler's been spent a little more time behind the plate than has Kieran. Some pitches low. Ball 4, second walk of the inning for Aspen. Walk, strikeout, walk. 2 on, 1 out. And back to the top of the order, Danny Scheller.
I would have to think Danny's due here. Last at bat, put one on a rope to center field, but couldn't find the green.
Strikeout, a walk, and a sac fly. Now with 2 runners on and only 1 out. Takes a pitch high. This one ripped to the left side, backhand stab, and a good scoop by Flatten. It looked like that was going to have enough to get by him, but he got just enough to knock it down. He was able to recover and get the out.
But that's
at
huge.
Third.
That's a huge out. Gets that second one of the inning, and it prevents
and the lead runner.
And I was going to say, and the lead runner. I mean, just a beautiful stab at it. And obviously, all you do is pick it up and run to the bag, and plenty of time to record the out. Peary with an opportunity to see if he can keep this inning going.
Kirby 0 for 3, did reach on an error. Created some excitement on the base paths, but unfortunately gunned down at the plate to end that first inning. Since then, a fly out and a ground up. This one on a hop to short. Quick flip from Anderson to Runchi for out number 3. So a couple of walks, couple men left. Still 6-2 Coon Rapids midway through the 5th from CHS Field.
All right, Joe. In high school football, the snap ends when A, the ball is moved from its place on the ground, B, the ball leaves the snapper's hands, or C, the ball touches the ground or any other player. You don't have to raise your hand, Joe. Yes, Joe?
I love football.
Ah, yikes. Watching your favorite Cardinal sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
The beautiful ballpark that is home to the St. Paul Saints, CHS Field. Also home to the Shoreview Stumpgrinders. Played a little town ball against the Coon Rapids Redbirds. First pitch, hit back up the middle, good backhanded stab by Grebner. Took him off the base, reached back and tagged him, and I thought he tagged him after the bag.
Yeah.
Juicela's got a smirk on his face. Not too much complaint from Runchi.
Let's take another look.
He reached back and tagged him. Did he tag him before he touched the base is the question.
No, he's safe.
Not a chance.
Yeah, he's totally safe.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's tough. There's only one official here.
Yeah.
So it really makes it difficult to see. But yeah, that was, no wonder Scott was
he's got a smirk. He's aware.
Yeah. He knows. He knows it was safe.
Well, I give Runchi credit for containing. I being the kind of hothead that I can be, I would have voiced my reservations about that call had it been me, but he didn't. He let his manager come out and question it.
Yep.
Got the both did a nice job of making sure the umpire knew they did not agree with the call, but did not go so far as to find themselves on the bad side of the guy in black. Top of the order, Andrew Simonson walked in the first, singled and scored in the third, started that 2-out rally, and now he's ahead in the count 3-0, and he is going to get a 4-pitch walk. And he is on base for the third time.
Yeah, Stumpgrinders should have.
No, it's not. It's zero, number 0.
Seto.
Seto. 0. Who's that?
I'm looking.
He just got a 4-pitch walk.
That would be Brady Sarr.
Of course it would.
In case you want to know.
Sam Manchester, an RBI triple. His last time up. Then came in to score. This one skied deep to center, but not deep enough. This time, Scheller underneath it for out number 2.
A big second out again with the runner at first.
Bring up Cody Glasheen. Fly out and a ground out. Trying to see if he can spark another 2-out rally for his squad. Still trying to cut into that lead that was once 6 runs. They got 2 of them back in the bottom of the 3rd. This one foul and will get out of play. There is some room on the foul line, certainly room behind the plate. But not enough room that time. Good effort, though, by both Bryce Kieran from behind the plate and Scott Jusela. That guy's got the kind of skills that gets the ball back into the infield. And then he gets to return to a comfy seat and watch the ball game. One pitch from Bates is high, 2-1.
Again, the Birds just trying to get out of this inning without any damage.
Fly ball to center, going back on it is Scheller, and he is there for out number 3. So we will move on to the 6th with Cardinals, or the Redbirds rather, leading 6-2. They got going with a couple of big innings early. A big 2-run double for Brett Grebner started the scoring in the 2nd. Then they were able to put 4 across on 3 hits and a Stumpgrinders error in the 3rd inning. Stumpgrinders were, though, able to come back and get that right back in their half of that inning. See a couple of the sac flies that helped them that 6-0 lead, and then big RBI triple from Sam Manchester. They had 3 straight 2-out hits in order to chip into the lead, but that's the only damage they've done against Jackson Bates so far. He's pitched 5 pretty solid innings.
He has.
We'll see how much longer he goes. But his numbers are far from being outrageous. Stumpgrinders, meanwhile, on their 3rd pitcher. No, on their 4th pitcher. Who's this? 13 now.
Well, come on, you don't know? That's Mitch Anderson. Come on.
Well, okay, so who's playing it short?
They've actually made a bunch of changes. 30 is at first, so that would be.
It's like little league.
It is. It's like, geez, they get a line change.
Those guys are going through it too, so
yeah.
30's right.
30 is Isaiah Petruson. And I believe
23 is short.
I think Goldbranson moved to 2nd.
Okay.
And Bobby Simonson is at short. Number 23.
No. Goldbranson is not
Oh, no,
at second,
no.
That's because whoever that is not left-handed.
No. So that's you think they'd bring something up here that's Josh Griffin, by the way.
Which one?
At 2nd.
Okay, Josh Griffin's at 2nd.
Yeah.
Who's the shortstop? 23.
That's Bobby Simonson.
Okay.
And then 18 is it 18? That's Roy Ryan.
Bobby Simonson.
Bobby and Roy Ryan. as that third.
Whole new infield.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know
Kester's
about the
still
outfield.
behind the plate. I imagine so, because unless they have another left-handed catcher, which would be incredibly.
I'm trying to reach
odd.
that. I'm trying to read that number because Kester's 33, but that's not 33 behind the plate.
It's not.
Is that 48? So is that Wakabayashi?
Wakabayashi?
Yep.
And I think he's been playing behind the plate the whole time.
I think you're right.
Because again, I don't.
Oh,
I guess I didn't really notice the number because it's covered by. But I did notice he's a left-handed catcher.
he is.
Which is unusual. He plays the position well.
Yep.
So I don't know. I'm just going by what I wrote down in my book, and it's all wrong, and it's your fault.
Of course
Ultimately.
it is.
So
I'll take
one
the
pitch,
blame.
one pitch went out.
I don't. I don't.
So Oliver Tainton looks at a pitch that clips the outside corner. Late on the fastball, 0-2. Anderson off to a nice start in his inning in relief. Defensive swing from Tainton, protects the plate, fouls it off towards his own dugout. Keeping Jusela on his toes.
Yeah, Mossy tried to grab that one, just went over his hand.
Inside, 1-2. Pop up right side, bounces out of the hand of Peter Petruson, who has taken over at first. And Tainton is able to hustle it out, get his way to first base. I would have to imagine that's going to be ruled error number 3.
It'd have to be.
On the Stumpgrinders so far. 2 of them at first.
Yeah, and then obviously nobody at Anderson not able to run to beat him to the bag.
So Tainton in first, 1 out. Scott Jusela.
Actually, it's Ryan Tatkenhorst.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know that.
First pitch, fouled back, out of play. Jusela had reached base all 3 times. So Tatkenhorst has big shoes to fill. Fly ball, center field, backing off is Glasheen, or at least that's who's still on my sheet. Easily has it measured for out number 2. Well, fortunately, I think that is Glasheen.
Yeah.
I don't think that they didn't change the outfield. Everybody in the infield,
but not the
on
outfield.
the base paths, but outfield maybe stayed
It's
the
always
same.
next inning.
That's all right. Well, and as we see some guys getting into the lineup in the batting order, I imagine Coon Rapids will have a number of changes.
Sure.
Yeah. And Jusela is now coaching at third. And this is definitely not Justin Reeves.
No. That's Tommy Dutton.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, big collision. It's Josh Griffin who has taken over at second, and he got run over.
They're ruling him out
by Tainton.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully
Griffin
he's okay.
pops up. Looks like he is.
That was a shot.
Okay, that was out number 3 and ends the inning. And that is that's taking one for the team right there. And let's hope that young man is okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back with bottom half of the 6th inning right after this on CTN.
Today we're on soccer, Joe. So my goal is to kick around some topics with you, but I don't want to foul things up by being too forward.
Please stop that.
So could you assist me?
Stop.
Maybe pass some ideas
How?
so we can tackle this together?
Howie? Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, this really isn't my field.
Unbelievable. All right, Howie, take a look. Our opponents are on this side, and the Cardinals are over here. Where's the line of scrimmage?
Right here.
Good. So obviously the Cards want to get the ball downfield anywhere over here, and the other guys are pushing back this way over here. So one strategy would take...
Hey, Joe!
What?
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
So a new pitcher for the Redbirds, Zane Vitenzi, and he gets a first pitch out. That's how you start your outing.
So I've got Matt Mossy at second. Grebner moved over to short. So we definitely have a new first base minder.
I think just about everybody's new.
Yeah, I can't.
Because Price is not behind the plate anymore. We have number 6 behind the plate.
That's Cody Glasheen.
Cody Glasheen plays for.
Oh, I looked at the wrong.
So I would be really surprised if he went and just changed outfits.
That's Aiden Kopp.
I thought that was who it was because I think he caught the game we did earlier in the season.
He did. Okay, well, I got 2 out of 3 right. It's not bad odds. I'll take that anytime. 2
Who's
out of 3.
First?
I can't see who's at first.
High fly to right field. Coming in to make the catch is Tainton for out number 2.
That's Tatgenhorst.
Tatgenhorst is at.
Yeah, Ryan Tatgenhorst.
Okay. Brown still at second. Grebner,
Nope.
And Mr. Mossy
at second.
First pitch grounded back up the middle. Scoop by Grebner on the run. Flips it over to Tatgenhorst. And a 1-2-3 inning for Zane Vitenzi. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Coon Rapids up 6-2. You're watching Town Ball from CHS Field live on CTN.
Did you know? City code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov. Did you know properties are required to have garbage and recycling service with a licensed hauler? On Collection Day, place your carts 2 feet behind the curb. Collection containers should not be placed in the street. And don't forget, containers are not allowed at the curb on non-collection days. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
It is definitely the dog days of summer.
Yes, for sure.
He's got his run of the ballpark right now, and
Thanks for
he's
taking me.
taking advantage of it.
Thanks for taking me to the ballpark, Bob. Could you give me some water?
Start the top half of the 7th inning. We still have Mitch Anderson on the hill. There he goes. He's getting his exercise in, too.
Yeah, look at that. He's in training. The Dog Olympics.
So Anderson in his first inning of work for the Stumpgrinders, the most efficient inning for a Shoreview pitcher thus far. He threw just 10 pitches, 8 of them for strikes. He did have a base runner reach on an error, but he looked pretty good. That's why he's still there. It looks like Josh Griffin is back out there at second.
Yep.
I mean, you want to talk about a gamer.
Oh.
And he waited for his chance to get the ball game, and boy, he took one for the team, no doubt.
Yeah, he got hit by a truck.
And he bounced back right back up, said, all right, we got the out, let's go. So the bottom of the order for Coon Rapids has been really good. Here's another look at the collision on the base paths, and man.
Everything went flying. The glove, the hat, the ball.
He looks like he's a little bit younger. Maybe we'll be able to recover from. I take a hit like that, I'm out for a week. I'm not.
Oh, they have to cart me off if I take a hit like that.
I probably bounce back up in the immediate aftermath, but I'll tell you what, tomorrow morning I would be a hurting unit.
I think they're. I think they're watching it. Yeah. Good job, guys.
CTN, it's always online.
Hey.
Bryce Karen has reached all 3 times, but I suppose this is not him anymore. It's Jaden Kopp.
Of course it is.
So Kopp's first at bat. As soon as I said that, I went, well, I suppose he's probably done since Kopp took over behind the plate.
This is true.
Behind the count, 0-2. This one rolled to short. Bobby Simonson makes the throw over. Petruson had to come up off the bag, but able to record the out and send it Kopp back to the dugout. Jacob Stein will have his first.
That'd be Tanner Stein.
Or Tanner Stein, sorry.
Jacob's a cousin.
Stein's done some courtesy running.
He has.
But held up in traffic. Lost his starting spot tonight. Gotten in as a courtesy runner. He's gotten around the bases, scored a couple of times. Now a chance at the dish against Mitch Anderson, who has proved to be the toughest pitcher yet for the Stumpgrinders. He's pitcher number, what, 4?
4.
Right? Fastball blown past the swinging Stein. 1-2. Took him right out of his paddock.
Yep, right out of the elbow guard.
And then Anderson comes in and gets him. I think it was actually on the other. Oh, he's going to call it a strike. You're going to say it was swinging it, or that it hit the bat. It hit his hand. Stein was ready to take his spot. Well, we saw a questionable call go in the Redbirds' favor on the late tag at first. I think this one's just going to.
Let's take another look. But it hit the bat. Wouldn't that be a foul ball?
Yeah, and that's what he called it. I think he said it got the bat. It did get his knuckles too.
Yeah.
But he got the bat. That's going to be a.
Yep. Yeah, that's
going to be a foul ball every time.
Yeah, that stinks for him because he took that hard one on the hand.
Yeah, it did get his fingers.
Yeah, but
it got the bat too. So at least it wasn't in the spot where he had just lost his padding up on the left. You see just right on the tips of the fingers and on the bat barrel or the handle of the bat as well.
They called him out. I'm not sure. What did he say something to the official? They say something to the official. They throw him out.
Well, and I don't know. I know how I understand how you'd call it a foul. I'm not sure
how's that an out?
Not sure. I'm not down there. That's why both managers were there getting the explanation from our official. Brett Grebner has had a very solid evening so far. 2-run double, sacrifice fly, and a walk. Quickly behind in the count, 0-2 is Anderson.
Efficient. Throwing well.
Trying to complete the first 1-2-3 inning of the game for the Stumpgrinders. This one popped up just beyond the infield grass. Simonson back on it to make the catch. And Anderson does just that, delivers a 1-2-3 inning, gets through the bottom third of the order of Coon Rapids. Gets his guys back at the plate, but they've got their work cut out for them. Stumpgrinders trail by 4. They're back at the plate in the bottom of the 7th after this on CTN. Lights starting to take over at CHS Field. Shoreview Stumpgrinders batting at the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing this game 6-4. Or 6-2, sorry, trailing by 4. Love when they're not in alphabetical or numerical order.
Was it 40?
Ryan Roy is our batter.
Of course he is.
He's quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Oh, Kopp thought he clipped that outside corner, but it is outside. He needed to be told 2 or 3 times. No, it was outside. It was outside. Okay, but now Mitch Anderson's standing in the on-deck circle, but it's. This should be his spot in the batting order. That's a called third strike. Yep. And so, yeah, I'm not quite sure here how their substitutions work. Because,
well, it's not ours to.
I mean, I'm sure I am wrong somewhere. I somehow jumped over a batting position, but. Mitch Anderson is number 13. Yeah. I mean, that is number 13 at the plate.
Yes. You do it. You only said blue line twice, so.
Only one touchdown has slipped out. But as the kind of somewhat OCD person I become when it comes to my scorebook, when things like this happen.
It irritates you.
It doesn't. I want to know.
It's because you're having acquiring.
Bobby Simonson is on deck. That much I know. And this is Mitch Anderson. It is a 1-1 count, and that's a great looking pitch, but just misses outside and doesn't tempt the batter to swing away. This one grounded weakly to third. Coming in on it, Brown throws on the run. The catch is made by Tatkenhorse, and that is out number 2.
Yeah, good job coming in for that, and a really strong throw to the bag. Simonson looking for his first hit of the season.
He comes up with the bases empty, 2 away. His team trailing by 4. And he looks at a great cutter that catches the outside edge. And gets Vitenzzi up 0-1. This one skied to right center. Scheller is there to make the catch. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Vitenzzi. He has erased all 6 men he's faced so far in relief. We go to the 8th inning. Coon Rapids 6 and Shoreview 2.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Back at CHS Field for some town ball on CTN. And the relievers at this point have really kind of taken over.
They have.
You know that young lady, Olivia Massey.
Yeah.
And again, as evening has crept in, it has become a very pleasant evening at the ballpark. So far, Mitch Anderson has allowed just one base runner. That came on an error. He has thrown 20 pitches, well now 21 pitches, 18 of those 21 for strikes in his 2+ innings of relief.
He's making sure that he kept the Redbirds hitters at bay.
Top of the order, Danny Scheller looks at a pitch down and away. Fastball in on the hands.
That'll drop.
And that'll bloop its way into left field for a single. First base hit of the ball game for Danny Scheller.
Matt Mossy coming up. Mossy hitting 2 1/4.
Pretty unique experience for some of the younger members of the Redbirds squad to be playing on a team in the summer that their teammate is their former coach. Great backhanded stab by Simonson, and he gets the lead runner on a quick throw to Griffin. That was an outstanding play at short.
Yeah, just a really nice backhand and the quick throw over to the bag. And I think Scheller got dinged up a little bit on that slide. Ooh. Yeah, he was limping when he came to the dugout a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Jake Paulson, the hitter for the Redbirds, his first time in the contest. Hitting 222.
A couple of the veterans coming up back to back. Pitch is up high, gets past the catcher, and Mossy will trot over to second base. I was going to say, he's got a big lead over there.
He's got those wheels.
Anderson's not paying him much attention, but.
No.
Into scoring position with one gone. A 1-1 count to Paulson.
So just taking a look. Just got a text from the clubhouse leader. The brought out these pinstripe uniforms. It's from their 2005 season.
It's a good look.
Yeah, I like it.
2-1 count now, as that one was way inside on Paulson. Redbirds would love to tag on a little extra insurance here in the late innings. This one chopped to the left side. Waiting on it is Ryan. He makes the throw across to Petrusin for out number 2.
Yeah, that's a big second out for the Stumpgrinders. As you mentioned, the Redbirds love to tack on a little bit of a lead here with Shoreview trailing by 4. But just a nice play to get that second out, keep Mossy at second base. Brandon Wozniak, the hitter.
The Woz.
Hitting 500 on the season, Joe. Just tearing the cover off the ball.
A lot of room in right center. If you can find that gap, that ball could go a long, long way.
You calling it?
Just saying. If he could go opposite field, there's a lot of room over there. His center fielder is shading to left. One fouled straight back. Mossy, the runner at second, at 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Wozniak backs away from one up and in. Pitch breaks outside. Wozniak was tempted, but keeps the bat on his shoulder. He gets ahead in the count, 3-1. First 3-ball count that Anderson has found himself in. Again, those first couple innings in relief were outstanding.
Oh,
Called strike as Woz was just about ready to chuck the bat and head to first. Thought that was outside.
that was outside. Good framing job, though.
3-2 pitch outside, swung on and missed. That is out number 2.
No, that's
Or
out
no,
number
that's
3.
out number 3. I knew that. Don't tell me. And that will take us to the middle of the 8th inning. Shoreview running out of outs, still trailing by 4. They're at the plate here at CHS Field right after this on CTN.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Did you know that a player will jump an average of 300 times per game of volleyball?
Wow. And I think jumping up to go to the fridge is hard.
The fastest volleyball serve was over 83 miles per hour.
Yikes. If that serve were coming at me, they could have the point. I like my hands. They're dainty.
Huh?
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Some changes again. Andy Brown is going to move over and take over on the hill. He's replaced by Matt Mossy at third. Potenzi moves from the mound to second. Grebner stays at short, and Tatkenhorst stays at first. Stein is now out in third, out in left field.
Left field,
if you didn't
yep.
know.
Yep, I see that. Okay.
I think you kind of knew that.
Yep.
You just didn't want to make the updates.
I wanted you to get a word in, so.
It's getting pretty choppy on both of these fielding charts. But such is the nature, and certainly if you're the managers of these two squads, you got to get them in the ball game when you get a chance to play at this field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody should get a chance to play.
You bet.
Top of the order here for Shoreview to start this bottom half of the 8th inning. Brady Sarr looks at a strike.
And he's got a 301 record, 35 and a third innings. Getting up 23 hits, 11 runs, 9 of them earned. He struck out 36 and 35 in the 3rd innings. He's got a 2.29 earned run average.
This one fouled off to the left side.
That's Brady Sarr. In case you were looking. Who is it?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, I thought
No.
maybe that's what you're looking for.
Sinjin Kasai is in the on-deck circle.
Ah,
I was getting ahead of you.
you were ahead of me.
I believe will be the first at-bat for Kasai. 1-2 the count to Sarr, and that's outside and evens it up. Such an excellent ballpark.
Yeah, for sure.
Just they did everything right when they built this. Oof. Beauty of a pitch there for Brown. Clipped the outside corner. Sarr caught staring for out number 1. It's just the 2nd strikeout of the ball game for a Coon Rapids pitcher.
Crazy.
1 in each of the last 2 innings.
Sarr hitting 250 as he steps to the plate. Going to get something cooking here in the bottom of the 8th.
This is Kasai. Sarr was just retired.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
Kasai,
Sorry.
first pitch. Broken bat, it sounded like, and a soft, short fly ball to left field that Stein tracks down for out number 2.
Kasai was looking for his first hit, by the way.
He would not find
In
it.
case you were interested.
I was, but now I'm not. Got a new batter again.
Can't see that. What?
28.
28. That's Ethan Hirsch.
Two and 0 to Hirsch. Okay, up in the on-deck circle is number 30.
Well,
That pitch was all the way to the backstop. It was halfway through the left-handed batter's box.
30
That
is
was not a clean pitch from Brown.
Isaiah Petrus is 30.
Be his first at bat if he's able to make it to the plate in this inning. Brown clips the corner on a 3-0 pitch. I think Hirsch was probably going to stare at that all day anyway. That's a look at the pitch that just got away from him.
Yep. Happens.
That one on the outside edge gets him back to a full count. Called third strike, second strike out of the inning for Brown. He retires the Stumpgrinders 1-2-3 in the 8th. We go to the 9th. Coon Rapids up 6-2. You're watching Town Ball from CHS Field on CTN.
All right, Joe. In high school football, the snap ends when A, the ball is moved from its place on the ground, B, the ball leaves the snapper's hands, or C, the ball touches the ground or any other player. You don't have to raise your hand, Joe. Yes, Joe?
I love football.
Ah, yikes. Watching your favorite Carl Sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
All comes down to this, the 9th inning. Coon Rapids an opportunity to try and tag on some extra insurance before the Stumpgrinders have one last chance at the dish. Shoreview has had a great, really both bullpens have been strong, but especially Mitch Anderson in his 3 innings. He has allowed just a couple of base runners, 1 hit. 34 pitches, 25 for strikes in 3 innings. That's an outstanding
that
ratio.
is outstanding.
Tad Knorz, the leadoff man here in the 9th for Coon Rapids. Looked at that fastball right down the pipe for strike 1. Pulled the string a bit, fouled off out of play. A 3-pitch strikeout to start the inning for Mitch Anderson.
Yeah, he's given the Stumpgrinders opportunity to try and get back when they get the plate to get back into this game. He certainly has kept the Redbirds hitters at bay.
Tommy Dutton, his second at bat of the afternoon. Easy take as that one was up over the brim of his helmet. Jammed him up inside, Dutton able to get a piece of it and foul it off, 1-1. All the scoring in the ball game took place in just a couple of the early innings. 2 runs for Coon Rapids in the 2nd inning, 4 more in the 3rd. Stumpgrinders got their 2 in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. That one just barely stayed high, 2-1.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a higher scoring game. Obviously, 2 in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd for the Redbirds, and then a couple in the bottom of the 3rd for the Stumpgrinders, and nothing since.
This one fouled back by Dutton, keeps himself alive at 1-2. Anderson wants different baseball. Fastball fired past a swinging Tommy Dutton, back-to-back strikeouts. That's his 3rd straight after ending the 8th inning with a strikeout of Wozniak. 4th in his relief stint so far, this being his 4th inning of relief. And he has been by far, he was the 4th pitcher of the night for Shoreview and by far the best results from the mound so far for the Stumpgrinders.
No question.
Jaden Kopp takes a pitch up high. Kopp, a ground ball to shortstop, his only time up. Called strike, evens the count. This one fouled back and out of play. And almost bounces way all the way back down to the field.
Well, there's a mesh fence in front of it, or a netting in front of it.
It's called a net. Yeah.
Netting. I got it right. I got it right. A netting, a mesh fence.
Mesh fence. It's my favorite kind of fence.
It is my kind of favorite fence, actually. Next to picket.
1-2 with the count to Jaden Kopp with 2 away and nobody on here in the top of the 9th inning. Anderson fires a fastball but misses wide. This one sent into shallow center, and it'll fall for a 2-out hit for Jaden Kopp.
Hit number 7 this evening for the Redbirds.
I'll bring up Tanner Stein. He struck out, we guess, in his last at bat that ended oddly.
Weird. That was definitely an odd at bat. Let's see what happens with this one.
He's not wearing the batting gloves, and he's not wearing the pad. First pitch, high fly to left center, long way out there, but Manchester has it measured for out number 3. And we will go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. Stumpgrinders need 4 to tie, 5 to walk it off. You're watching Town Ball live on CTN from CHS Field.
Today we're on soccer, Joe. So my goal is to kick around some topics with you, but I don't want to foul things up by being too forward.
Please stop that.
So could you assist me?
Stop.
Maybe pass some ideas
How?
so we can tackle this together?
Howie?
Oh, boy. I'm just saying, this really isn't my field.
Unbelievable. All right, Howie, take a look. Our opponents are on this side, and the Cardinals are over here. Where's the line of scrimmage?
Right here.
Good. So obviously the Cards want to get the ball downfield anywhere over here, and the other guys are pushing back this way over here. So one strategy would take...
Hey, Joe!
What?
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
Back at CHS Field, a just absolutely gorgeous atmosphere for a ball game, and it's been an entertaining one.
It really has. It's been a lot of fun tonight. It's so, as you mentioned, it's just so great being here, calling a game.
Well, Coon Rapids jumped out to the big lead, had 2 runs in the second, 4 more in the third, and then 3 straight 2-out hits in the bottom of the third drove in the 2 runs for Shoreview. And for the last several innings, it's been a bit of a pitcher's duel. Mitch Anderson closed out the last 4 innings. Just absolutely outstanding relief for Shoreview. He gave up just 2 hits, no runs, 4 strikeouts, I think. So, definitely got the job done. Brown trying to close the door here. He's got a little bit of cushion, but he'd like not to use it if at all possible. His second inning of relief, he retired him in order, the top of the order for the Stumpgrinders in that bottom half of the 8th inning. Petrusin, a little forgive me swing.
Yeah, I certainly would love
Late
that
and
one.
nowhere near the ball.
Nope, love that one back if possible.
Two-one pitch from Brown. Hit right back to him. Takes his time, gets it over to Tatkin Horse, and that is out number 1. And we talked about it at the very beginning. It's been a tough season for the Stumpgrinders, and although they can hit, they have not been able to string hits together enough to really pile on runs, averaging just over 2 runs a game. 3 runs a game?
3 runs a game, yep. Below that average here.
And, in this league, you can run into teams that will run up the score.
Oh, absolutely.
Josh Griffin, his first at bat. And he's the gamer of the game right now.
Yeah, he is.
Had nothing to do with the score or anything, but man, he's like Timex because he took a lick and he kept on ticking.
He certainly did.
He's trying to start a rally here, but quickly behind in the count 0-2. Hits it back up the middle. Grebner, a good move to it, throws it across. Tatkin Horse came off the bag. Yep. I thought he had secured the ball in the out before the foot came off, but
well, Redbirds are the Stumpgrinders are owed that one for a play at first.
I would agree with that. I've got to imagine they're going to call this an error. They have not put up either an error or a hit. Another look at it. Oh, yeah, you're out.
He's out.
So man at first with 1 out. Chad Wakabayashi fouls it back.
And he's been your catcher tonight.
He has, and he's done a nice job back there. The left-handed catchers are so rare. But, he's both catchers. Well, I guess all 3 catchers, as Jaden Kopp is now the second catcher of the ballgame for Coon Rapids, have done excellent jobs keeping everything in front of them, really. I think just 1 or 2 pass balls total in the contest. Ooh, that one up and in, and that skipped away. And as soon as I say that, it pops out of Kopp's glove. And
nice job, Yud.
And Griffin trots over to second. So 2-1 to Wakabayashi, which we are destroying.
Oh, I would guarantee
guy's
it.
name. We'll just call him Chad. Chad W.
Yeah. Chad Dub.
That much we can pronounce. His second at bat, he grounded out to shortstop on the first pitch he saw back in the 6th inning. A little pressure here, knowing that they have 4 runs they need, and they have just 2 outs to get it done. Takes another pitch up high. That's ball 4.
Well, they got 1 away, got a couple of runners on base, an opportunity to see if they can come back in this thing.
And now Rory Ryan.
Yep. No, that's Ryan Roy. You were right the first time.
Got it written 2 different ways on 2 different sheets. Okay, Ryan Roy.
Correct.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So it's right here.
It's not Roy
wrong.
Ryan. It's Ryan Roy.
Fouled that one off the screen down the first base line. Late swing again, but fouls it toward the dugout. Behind in the count 0-2. Fastball misses high, but he's got some room to play.
Yes, he does.
Had the count now 1-2. Roy trying to get on base, get the tying plate to the dish. That pitch down and away. He took a swing at it for strike 3. And that's a big second out for Brown and the Redbirds. That pitch you can see way out of the zone.
Yep.
And now Mitch Anderson, who started the game hitting in the number 7 spot and ends the game hitting in the number 8 spot.
Are you sure?
I am. Everything else maths out.
How's that happen?
Unless we had him backwards. Unless we had him backwards to begin with, and he's always been hitting 8.
No, he was started at 7th. You are correct.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested
3 times.
0-2 now, and the Stumpgrinders down to their final strike. Anderson with 2 on, 2 out, an 0-2 count. And he looks at a strike on the inside edge, and that will end the ball game. Coon Rapids gets a couple of big innings early on, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, and that is all they need on their way to a 6-2 win, their 18th victory of the year.
Yeah, 18-7 right now it stands, and the Stumpgrinders fall to 3-20. Tough season for the boys in blue.
All smiles for the visiting Redbirds as they shake hands at home plate, victorious. And what a fun ball game it was to be a part of, to see a solid outing for Jackson Bates as the starter, and his bullpen. Wow, the bullpen just was outstanding.
Yep, for sure. Fun game.
Over those last 4 innings, the only base runners allowed by the bullpen were the 2 there in the 3rd inning, or in the 9th inning with 1 out. It's pretty solid stuff.
Very, very solid stuff. So the Redbird continues on a hot season for him.
And that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.